Hello, welcome back to our video series on exercise. This is video 5. Today we're going to talk about some exercises that you can do right in your office, sitting at your desk. It's probably very difficult to find the time to exercise throughout the day when you have to be very productive at work. But simple series of exercises here. You can exercise in about 10 minutes and target the major muscle groups. What we're going to be using today is what's called a TheraBand. They're very inexpensive. You can find them in most stores, and I'm sure you could talk to the physical therapy professors here, and they could also hook you up with some quite easily. It's important before we start that a couple things to talk about is that you want to make sure that you check the TheraBand for any cracks or any signs of that that's breaking down before you actually begin the exercise. There's different color TheraBands. They coincide with their difficulty. Yellow is kind of the easiest, and going to red, green, and blue, and black as you progress. But you can do, once you have one color, you can kind of progress it on your own by just stretching the band more, moving the hands closer, whatever you're holding onto with closer, and making it more difficult. The first exercise we're going to do today is the shoulder roll and scapula squeezes. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit up in your chair nice and straight, and you just want to pull your shoulder blades up and back and kind of roll them backwards. This is really kind of working on the muscles in your upper back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and also working on loosening up your chest. Biggest focus is as you come back, make sure you're really squeezing those shoulder blades back nice and hard. Kind of nice little pause to get a stretch in there, and back down to neutral. You want to look to do about 15 of these twice a day. So the next exercise we're doing is the lateral raise. This time we will be using the TheraBand. So what we'll do to start out is you want to place the TheraBand underneath your feet, but be sure that it's kind of underneath the arch of your foot so that it's not going to slip forward or slip back as you pull up on the band. Once you have a good firm grasp on the TheraBand, you're going to be lifting your arm straight out to the side and up to where comfortable. Make sure that if there's any pain, you don't go as far as to cause pain. To make this easier, what you can do is you can start with your elbow bent so that you have more of a mechanical advantage on your shoulder. And then as you get better at this, you can straighten the elbow and go further out to the side. This exercise will target those shoulder muscles on the outside of your arm. Good. And while you're here, and do both sides. Look to do about a set of 20 of each arm twice a day. Good. The next exercise we'll do is the bicep curls. So while you have the TheraBand right here, from the lateral raises, it's going to be the same placement underneath your feet, and then we'll just be doing a straight bicep curl. Elbows locked down at your side, and just pull up on the TheraBand, and this will target the muscles on the front of your arm. Again, do both sides, and one set of 20 twice a day. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is the Tricep Extension. And for this exercise, what we'll do is we'll have Ross turn and face me so that you can see what his hands are doing. What you're going to do is you're going to drop the TheraBand down behind your back and grab onto it with your other hand. Focusing right now on the right arm, what you're going to do is you're going to pull up on the TheraBand, straightening the elbow. This is going to work on the triceps and the back part of your arm. To start this exercise, what you may want to do is you may want to start with your hands further apart. That'll put less stretch on the TheraBand, making it easier and have less resistance. As you get better, you can move your hands closer together, putting more stretch on the band. And again, you want to do both arms and do one set of 20 twice a day. Good. And the next exercise we're going to do is the chest press. What you want to do with this one is you're going to bring the TheraBand around behind your back. If you have a chair that's tall enough, it's better to wrap the TheraBand around your back so that you have a nice solid base to work off of. If you don't, wrapping it around your back will be fine. You're going to take the TheraBand in both hands. You're going to start with your hands up at your chest, and and you're going to be pushing straight out. Good. You're going to do one set of 20 twice a day. Again, to make this one even harder, what you can do is move your hands further up on the band to increase the resistance. And this is going to target the muscles in the front of the chest. Good. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is hip abduction and external rotation. This is going to really work on the muscles on the outside of your hip. So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap the TheraBand around your thigh just above the knee. You're going to twist the TheraBand once or twice and then hold on to the twist. That'll take kind of the stress off your hands. And what you want to do from here is you just want to keep your feet in one spot and push your knees away from each other. Good. And if it's too easy, you can tighten the band up to increase the stretch, or if it's too hard, you can loosen the band to decrease the resistance. And again, you want to do one set of 20 twice a day. From here, what you can move into is the seated march. So what you're going to do is the leg that you're not working out first, you're going to step on the TheraBand. The TheraBand's going to come out around the opposite leg over top of the leg you are working on. In this case, Ross will be working on his right leg. Again, hold on to the TheraBand, and then what you're going to be doing is lifting up your knee like you are marching. This is going to work on the hip flexors that are in the front of the hip. One set of 20 each leg, and you can do that twice a day. Okay, we're going to move away from the TheraBand exercises for a couple minutes, and what we're going to do next is called the chair squat. So first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you slide away from your desk so you have plenty of room, and then slide out to the edge of your seat. Basically, all you're going to be doing here is sitting and going from a sitting position to a standing position and trying not to push out with your arms. So if you want to, you can cross your arms across your chest just to get them out of the way. And then you're going to lean forward and going up to a standing position, and then slowly lowering yourself back down. Try not to land too hard, try to control yourself on the way down to make it a little more difficult. This is going to focus on the glutes, the quads, as well as your calf muscles as well. You want to do one set of 20 of these twice a day. Good. Okay, and the last exercise we're going to do is a slouch with an overcorrect. This is really important for those of you that work at a desk all day who probably have the rounded forward posture, which will lead to a lot of back problems, as Ross is demonstrating right now. So what you want to do is you want to go into this slouch position that Ross is doing, really kind of curling yourself forward, and then you're going to extend your back and stick out your chest. Good. Hold for a couple seconds and back down. Good. Back up. Hold for a couple seconds. This is really going to work on those back extensor muscles. You can also do this one 20 times, twice a day. Alright, so that concludes all the exercises we have for you. It's important to do these desk exercises a couple times a day just to prevent any deconditioning associated with working at a desk. As always, if you have any major medical concerns, please talk to your physician before starting any exercise program. Other than that, this concludes our series of videos on health. We wish you the best of luck.